Hi traders and welcome to the daily recap show for today, which was Wednesday the 17th of August. We do have actually a big dividend on the FTSE today, but it's also FOMC tonight. So volatility, I said, could decrease as the session went on and progressed. We said we had some resistance at 75.64 to 75.70, and we said support comes in at 75.36, 75.42, but if we saw acceptance below there, with momentum, we could see moves towards further support at 75.14 to 75.21. So let's go and have a look at the FTSE today. Okay, so as you can see, we have had a bit of a sell-off in the session today. We said we had that resistance at 75.64 to 70, and that was what held it in the pre-market session. You can see this action here in the pre-market session, and we got that push down. We did find a bit of support here, but no actual reversal pattern to take, no strong reversal pattern to take from. We've got a pull down, pull back, and then we've got a minor continuation here, but we hadn't quite seen full acceptance below that zone. So although it was a valid trade, it was slightly risky. We then came back down into this further support zone at 75.14 to 21. We've got this nice reversal pattern here, which was there's enough room here into those moving averages to make that risk-free, although nothing further, there wouldn't have been any further upside there. So this would have been probably a break-even trade. If you're just being aggressive and taking your one-to-one profits, that would have been a winning trade, but I think personally, from a main support zone, I would have been looking for more from it. Certainly would have risk managed it around there, looking for more. So that would have been a break-even trade for me. Did get another one here, actually, just taking out that liquidity from before at the main support, but we didn't get the push back, so that would have been a losing trade. We then got the acceptance below this key support zone and a pullback, and you can see we have now just had very consolidating action. This is the action that I was talking about with the FOMC tonight. Volatility decreasing as the session went on. So the whole of the lunchtime and afternoon session has just been very, very choppy. So this is why I don't trade in the afternoons ahead of those big announcements like FOMC. And you can see there was a couple of opportunities in the morning session, but nothing really, nothing of great profit. So one maybe that could have booked a profit, but maybe a break even, and one which would have been a losing trade. So that's the FTSE. Now let's go and have a look at the DAX. So the DAX, we said, was consolidating into a squeeze, and we also mentioned about the FOMC and seeing quieter action. We said initial support was at 13.910 to 925. Acceptance below the aggressive support zone. Could see moves towards further support zones at 13.860 to 875, and then 805 to 825. So let's go and have a look at the DAX. Okay, so we have a much stronger and more sustained sell-off here on the DAX today. So we had that initial push down, the pullback, not a clean continuation pattern there. I was looking for the continuation pattern there myself this morning. We didn't see a clean one, so I didn't take that. We had this 860 to 875 zone, which held it as support initially, a bit like the FTSE. Didn't get that deeper pullback though, which also again would suggest that there was a little bit more of a selling momentum when these minor zones are not even really pushing back. And you can see they're just holding the 8 and the 20 all the way down, so it's a really strong trending day. When you see that, you really have to be careful with any counter trend trades. You really want to be looking at higher time frame trades for reversals from these areas. So you then come down into this next support zone that we had, which was 805 to 825. Again, we've got this impulsive push through, so nothing's really there. And you can see we've just continued down. There's actually some nice continuation patterns here as well, and here on this push down on the way, and another one here actually on this push down. And although we have seen a little bit more volatility in the afternoon session than on the FTSE, again, just these days, sometimes when we've got those big news release announcements, it's sometimes best just to stay away ahead of them. But a couple of nice opportunities there on the DAX to take advantage of the trend. You can see it's a really nice strong trending day. Hasn't really traded above that 20 moving average the whole day. So some good opportunities there on the DAX. The support zone is not working at all, which means that the selling pressure was in control. So I hope you found this useful. I hope you are benefiting from these reports. Please let me know what you think. Please comment. If you haven't already, please sign up for the Keyzone service. The link is in the box on our YouTube channel, or you can visit www.keyzonetraders.com, and you can find other information about our other services as well. So hope you're having a great week, and I will speak to you soon.